54% of Kampala's population cannot afford decent housing. Just behind the bright lights and the nice buildings of Kabalagala lies the poor suburb of Kalanzi. Life here is challenging, but life has to continue. Women here are especially important. They work hard balancing business and family. You might like to call them the jewels of Kalanzi.
This is Kalanzi, a parish of Kabalagala. Kabalagala has 8 parishes. Just up there, across, is Muzana. When you cross the road, you'll hear people calling it Muzana. It's because I have lived here for so long. Actually, even Muzana, there was a lady called Muzana, and they named the zone after her. When I get up, the first thing I do is pray to God. I first pray to God, wash my face, then start my work. I began with selling matoke. With time, I expanded into dealing in Irish and sweet potatoes. It began well. With time, prices rose, and that affected its progress. My family also grew. Nevertheless, I had to keep working. I have decided to keep in business in order to support my family. My household has 19 people. I am the leader of women in Kalanzi Zone. We formed this group to see women develop, but we have hit financial hardship. The president had promised to give women financial support, but he didn't. That's why we decided as women to start our own initiatives in our homes. As a women's leader, if a woman is married, I sit her down, encourage her, so that she doesn't separate from her husband. That is my role. My name is Mrs. Hajiati Ziyada Nabakuza, and I live in Muzana Zone. I deal in food, potatoes, matoke, and stall vegetables. I was a businesswoman, well-traveled in Kenya, etc. My husband passed away and left me no capital. So I decided to plan and started selling this food. It's how I earn a living. I have managed to feed my children, pay their school fees, and look after myself. The advice I give to women is that if you have no job, you need to be innovative and start working. Women need to work. This work is not so hard. We are in the same business with Mrs. Kalanzi. The rain challenges her the same as it does me. But if you have a store, a truck driver can give you a sack of potatoes and tell you he's collecting money at 1 p.m. You have to make sure that by 1 p.m. you raise at least 30,000 or 20,000 or whatever arises from the food he gave you. Seeing that I'm getting old, there will be a time when I can no longer work. yet my family is big. That is the challenge I see ahead. The good thing I see ahead is that I'm now working and can support my family with my business. That's the good I see. What I like about Kalanzi Zone is that there is no chaos.